So over the past couple of months, people have been throwing around the word lossless audio like crazy. It's become that new buzzword of the streaming audio community, and I've gotten a ton of questions on what is lossless audio, what supports lossless audio, who supports lossless audio, where can you get it, how can you use it, and that's why I'm going to make this episode. So in this episode, we're going to be talking all about lossless audio from the Apple standpoint, from every other carrier standpoint. So by the end of the episode, you're going to be a semi-lossless audio expert and be able to talk about it and decide whether you need it or not. Let's get started. So let's start with the main question of what lossless audio is. And this is one of those self-explanatory definitions. It's lossless audio. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's basically an algorithmic compression of audio that preserves the audio quality exactly how it was recorded by the artist. So it's exactly how they recorded it in the studio to your ears. There's no loss of audio quality. There's no compression that's decreasing the actual quality itself. There's no working or reworking of the sound. It's lossless. It's as they recorded it in the studio, is as you're hearing it in your ears. Now, this is in contrast to lossy audio like formats like AAC, MP3, and WMA, which compress the audio using their algorithms, but it discards some of the data. Now, whenever you're looking at an audio file, it's made up of two components. It's made up of sound and silence. And what lossless audio is able to do is compress the silent portion of the sound to nearly zero without any loss of the actual sound itself. So silence gets compressed, sound gets preserved, and it's exactly how, again, the artist intended you to hear it. It's lossless. Now, that begs the question of where can you get lossless audio? Is any of these streaming platforms actually supporting it? Well, yeah, a lot of them actually do. Apple and Spotify are basically going to be releasing their lossless audio tiers later this summer. It's going to cost some extra money. Now, what Apple's doing a little bit different than everybody else is Apple's using an ALAC, which is Apple's lossless audio codecs, which is basically a file type that gives you the ability to have different forms of lossless audio. You can have the CD quality 16-bit or high-res lossless audio at 24-bit, or there's even an option for a high-res audio at 24-bit and 192 kilohertz. For that, you're probably going to need some very special equipment to listen to it though. And Apple's also saying that the entire 75 million song catalog in iTunes is going to go lossless, which gives people the ability to basically listen to the same songs that they have been listening to at a better audio quality. And that's on top of the other lossless streaming services that are already available like Tidal, Amazon, Dazzler. So there's a bunch of different options out there if you're looking for a lossless audio solution, but then you have the question of what devices support lossless audio and what do you actually need to listen to it, because recent news has come out that new AirPod Ultra Pro Max, the really expensive one that Apple's just released, I think it's above $500, won't be supporting lossless audio. So what do you need to listen to these new high-res lossless audios that's going to be flooding the radio waves or streaming waves very shortly? Now on the Apple side, really cool, most of their devices already support it. So you can listen to lossless audio on Apple TV, you can listen to lossless audio on your iPhone, your iMac, iPad, but with the one caveat that lossless audio at the moment only works through wired headphones. So it's not going to be supported by any kind of Bluetooth headphones that you have paired to those devices. If the Bluetooth is paired, the lossless audio just won't work. You won't hear that clear quality. You won't be getting that crystal high-res sound. And it also is not supported by any Bluetooth connected speakers. So anything that's not wirely connected to your device doesn't support lossless audio at the moment. And to listen to the really high-res lossless audio tracks, you're going to need an external equipment such as a USB ADC, a digital to analog converter that sits in between your device and the headphones to really get that lossless quality. So again, no wireless speakers, no wireless headphones currently support lossless audio. So no AirPods, no Apple HomePods, none of that. So then the question is, should this be something you get? Should this be something you want to get? Probably. I mean, if you're an audiophile, yeah, go for it. These things are really made for people who enjoy music, and this is just another way of enjoying music as the artist who recorded it intended it. So if you enjoyed the compressed version of these songs, I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy the uncompressed, uninhibited version of these songs. It's going to cost you a little bit more money. Quality always costs more money, but if you're willing to pay for it, I think it's something that you should definitely look into. I mean, if you really think about it, when HD and 4K came out, you really didn't know you needed an HD or 4K TV until you went and saw one and saw how much better it looked from a standard TV. So I think this lossless audio may be something like that. Maybe when you go and listen to a lossless audio track in all its glory and how it's supposed to be presented to you, maybe there's just no going back to the regular way of listening to things, which is a kind of scary thought. You pay a lot of money for these things already. And I think one of the funniest parts about this whole thing is that we're in an industry now that was so moving away from wired everything. Everything was becoming Bluetooth or wireless. And here in 2021, you're introducing a new service that literally requires you to wirely connect it to your devices. You can't write this stuff. It's almost like they pushed out all the headphone jacks and wired connections, and now they're going to be selling you peripherals to connect your devices again with wires. But that's everything you need to know about lossless audio. It's basically just audio the way the artist intended you to hear it. There's a bunch of streaming services that support it now, more to come later this summer. You do need some specialized equipment in certain circumstances to listen to some of the content, and wireless devices currently are not supported at all. So are you an audiophile? Are you considering getting lossless audio? Go ahead and comment. If you're watching us on YouTube, comment in the comment section down below the video. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to this podcast wherever you're listening to it. Guys, thank you so much for checking out this episode. Let me know what you think about all this cool lossless audio stuff that's coming into fruition. Do you like it? Is it something that interests you, or could you care less? You probably could care less until you actually listen to it, then you're probably going to want it. That's just the way technology works. Anyway, guys, again, thank you so much for checking out the episode. If you have the opportunity to be a smart friend to someone, make sure you take it. And until next time, make sure to stay safe and peace out.